Something has been happening in Ghana. If what I'm going to say in this video offends you, then you need to be schooled, you need to be educated, right? You want to have a kingdom in someone else's country and they don't want it. What are you supposed to do? You stop. You stop. This hunger for power and desperation for leadership is what has put many parts of Nigeria where they are today. For example, look at the East. We can hardly go to the East to do business. We can hardly go to the East to do shows. We fear public gathering for East simply because it's not a safe place.
Hi, my beautiful people. Thank you so much for clicking. My name is Lillian. That is, if you are new here. To all of you, my OGs, I appreciate you. Thank you for always coming back. Please do well to give this video a like and feel free to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Now, I have a message for you, my beloved people of Ghana, from your in-law, sending support to you all the way from Enugu state of Nigeria. And he married one of your daughters, okay, and took her to Nigeria, just how it's supposed to be. Now he heard about one of his brothers that wants to come and reap where he did not sow by becoming a king in another man's kingdom, in another man's country, and he made this video. Let's watch it. Don't forget to like it.
Something has been happening in Ghana and it has to do with Nigerians, right? It's been going on for some time now. And first of all, I'm wondering why Nigerian bloggers are not even posting it. They are not talking about it. All of them just I don't know. Maybe they are not aware, or I don't know, or maybe they choose what to post. But I'm wondering why this particular pressing issue that has to do with Nigerians in Ghana and Nigerian bloggers are not even posting it. Now, Ghanaian bloggers, they post them. This morning, somebody sent me a couple of video links on TikTok. Now, this news never enter Instagram for Nigeria. Now, only TikTok and a little bit of Facebook. So all the links the guy sent to me were all TikTok links. And I went through the videos and I realized that this is what has been going on, right? Now, let me break the issue. Pay attention to this video. Let me break down everything for you so you understand. And first, the Igbo people in Ghana, there's a chief that is leading them, more like their leader or their king or whatever. So now this chief has been in Ghana for a long time, right? But now he came up with an idea that he wants to have the Igbo kingdom in Ghana where he's going to be the king. And that's what caused the problem. So the Ghanaians are saying, it's okay for you to live in our country. It's okay that you are here, but building your own kingdom inside our country is what we do not want. That's what is causing the problem. Now, if what I'm going to say in this video offends you, then you need to be schooled, you need to be educated, right? Some years ago, a wise man told me something. He said, if you think peace is too expensive, try war. If you think education is too expensive, try illiteracy. Okay? Now, you want to have a kingdom in someone else's country and they don't want it. What are you supposed to do? You stop. You stop. This hunger for power and desperation for leadership is what has put many parts of Nigeria where they are today. For example, look at the East. We can hardly go to the East to do business. We can hardly go to the East to do shows. We fear public gathering for East simply because it's not a safe place. And this has happened for going to a decade now. This has been happening for long. Today, here say they buy people here. Tomorrow, here say they buy people there. The next day, here say they buy soldiers for here. And it goes on and on and on. At the end of the day, this issue now is going to affect innocent Nigerians that are peacefully doing their businesses in Ghana. If they push this motion so hard that Nigerians should go or Igbos should go, Ghanaians don't know who be Igbo. They are Yorubas in Ghana and probably Hausas. They are maybe Akwa Ibom, Calabar, Port Harcourt, or any other people from other parts of Nigeria. They Ghana. But Ghanaians don't go know who be Igbo and who no be Igbo. At the end of the day, the agenda is going to be Nigeria must go. If they say Nigeria should go, the most affected people will be the ordinary people who cannot even speak or who do not have a voice that can be heard. Let me say this. Ask yourself, America used to give Nigerians 5-year visa with multiple entry, which means you have a 5-year visa and you can enter America as many times as you want within 5 years. Now they have reduced it to 3 months with single entry. So they will give you 3 months visa and you can only enter once. If you go out, the visa is expired. Even the 3 months visa, if you enter once, you can't stay for the whole 3 months. Another one that happened again, Canada now said before they give a Nigerian person visa, that the Nigerian person must have at least $10,000 in their account. Most Nigerians, if they had $10,000, they won't be traveling out. They won't go out. They will start a business here. The UK too has tightened up. Dubai said before they give a Nigerian person visa, you must have at least 17 million in your bank account and you must be above the ages of 45 to 50. So now elderly people, they give visa now. People don't live life finish. You know, they desperate to stay their country. What does this tell you? A lot of other countries don't adjust when it comes to giving Nigerians visa. What does this tell you? It means they don't want us. Our country has failed us. Our government has failed us. But we cannot afford to fail ourselves. What I'm trying to say is, all of these adjustments where these countries they make, now because of some Nigerians, you know, they protect our name outside. They go outside the country, they do bad things. They do prostitution, they do fraud, they carry this kidnapping, go their side, they go do many things where they tarnish the name of that country where they live in, and nobody want making house scatter. This is a simple thing. Let us protect our name outside so that people can allow us enter their houses and stay in peace. If you dey your house, somebody enter your papa house, your family house, come they talk say for this family we must they eat rice every Sunday, we must they eat beans every Tuesday, we must eat swallow every month. You no go like say the person they put all those rules, or for your family una dey 10. The person called Kolobi 7 of your family members to inside. They can't join and now come like say they walk out the get level past your papa. It's not gonna work. Why do you want to have a kingdom in someone else's country? There are Igbo kingdoms here. If you want to have kingdom or unite Igbo people, come and do it at home if you love it. Now, in America, there's an Igbo community in America. There's Igbo community in America. That's because the Americans, they welcomed it. There could be something like that in China because Igbos are, you know, very valid in China. But in some countries, if they don't want it, then stop it. Don't cause problem. That's what spoil is for us. Before you know, unknown gunmen everywhere. Stop it. All these things, they threaten the peace of the ordinary people. They are regular Nigerians doing business, in young people in their early 20s. In their late 20s, in their early 30s, they are excelling in Ghana, succeeding in Ghana, and in other parts of the world. I met a young man in Dubai in 2022. This guy was almost crying when he was telling me about the life Nigerians are living in Dubai that is affecting other people. If the entire Dubai can't get notion, say all Nigerians are Yahoo boys, how the legit people won't take survive? Wouldn't be that? If they don't want your kingdom, stop it. They said the chief said he's going to buy 50 acres of land. I don't know. I'm still going to maybe ask more questions. They said he wants to buy 50 acres of land and have his own kingdom. Several stories. How he, whatever transaction he's having with the gang leader or whatever. Oga, it's not bad to unite your people. It's not bad to have your kingdom anywhere. But if he's going to threaten the peace of other people, then you have to stop.
If you're a fan of Deacon Famous, you don't need to wait for him to search and bring the information. It is true. This Igbo man said it with his mouth. All right, I'll play the video right here and I'll be right back.
The Traditional Council from the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana inducted him as a member of the Traditional Council in Ghana. With this induction, His Highness Dr. Ambassador Ihenitu became the first ever foreigner to have been inducted into the Traditional Council in Ghana, and that gives him the opportunity to have a seat in the GA Traditional Council, attend GA Traditional Council's meeting, as well as joining the council in making some policies that will affect traditional institutions in the country and beyond. To His Highness Dr. Ambassador Enetu, Igbo has got a very rich culture that must be encouraged. He believes the past and present leaders from Igbo as a nation from the Nigerian state deserves more. The father of all projects on his mind is the establishment of the first Igbo town in Ghana, and of course the first in the world.
If you look around the world, apart from in Virginia, they have Igbo village in Virginia. They created it by putting the antiques, the antiquities of Igbo there. You can come there, kind of archive of Igbo. But I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world. As I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land, that is 250 plus of land along the Flower Road, that is at Old Ningo area. Along that road, it's right on the road. I acquired 250 plus of land. My reason of acquiring this land is to build Igbo village in Ghana. I call it Amandi Igbo in Ghana. We'll build a village where we're gonna build the palace of Igbo there, a huge palace. We'll build Igbo town hall there with about 2,000 capacity chairs and 100 rooms guest house. The essence of this guest house is most of the times our governors and our Igbo great leaders do come to Ghana. You know, they always go with their entourage. If they come to Ghana, their entourage will see where they will lodge for free of charge, maybe for a day or two. Most of their visits, it doesn't take more than 48 hours or 24 hours. They stay there free of charge, and they know that yes, this is what they have benefited from the Igbos living in Ghana. Again, our people that have accommodation problem and all that will come get there at least for 2 or 3 days before they can get a out of the country, or those that come into the country in one way or the other will have accommodation of 100 rooms guest house. We will also, in the palace of the Igbo, we also have apartment there for special guests like governors and ministers, and in future I know that we the Igbos will provide president in Nigeria, and I know that the president that will rule Nigeria at time to come must be an Igbo man, and one day by the special grace of God he also going to be part of those that are going to lodge at the guest house there in Igbo village. In that Igbo village, my good brother, what I want to do there is we'll create streets there. We'll create streets that will represent the names of the ancient Igbos. We'll create the street that will bear the name of Sambakwe Street. That's the ex-governor of Imo State. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the first president of Nigeria. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Nzaogo. We'll create a street that will bear, of course, the name of my father also, Zemaladi Henetu. And all the great Igbo leaders that they have gone, and those are present, will create streets in their name that will represent them in Igbo village in Ghana. And this Igbo village in Ghana, every Igbo man all over the world have right to come there and buy property. Either you want a plot of land or 2 plots of land to build your dream house. We're also going to build tall buildings of maybe 6th floor or 7th floor. We'll sell them flat by flat, and we will have a single entrance in this Igbo village. When you come in there, you know you're coming into Igbo village in Ghana. From there, Igbos will expand. We will build market there. Igbo market will represent there. Igbo school will be built there. We will create transport section there also. We will create what we'll call Ezigbo garden. In Igbo language, you call it Mbala Ezigbo. Ezigbo garden meaning where we create about 4 plots of land. We use 4 plots of land for that, for Ezigbo garden, where we're gonna plant yam, plant all the trees, all the leaves you can get in Igbo land. Okwa, ube, akubeke, ntoroba, oha, we're gonna also plant yam there. We'll plant ube there. We'll plant all these things so that at the time of New Year festival of Ezigbo, we'll go to the Mbala there. We'll go to the garden there to get our New Year festival. In there, you see that yes, that's the Igbo tradition is really representing here.
So you can see it is true, and I wish No, I don't wish you 2 wives, okay? These are the only Nigerians you should marry your kids to. Dear Ghanaians, these are the only type of Nigerian men that you should marry your daughters to. I don't want to hear stories tomorrow. You just go and marry anybody. You give your child out. This one are Moses Bliss. These are the type of intermarriages we want to see. You marry a Ghanaian woman, you take her to your country, Nigeria. Take her there. Go and stay there with her. All right? Don't use the woman. You marry a Ghanaian woman, you come and use her to get their documents here, stay here, and then start to build thrones. Start building thrones, start doing things with the locals. Nobody stops you from living. The issue is you wanting to take more than you deserve. I'm going to use English to say it, but there's an adage in Ukele that says, it is better for you to be invited from the back seat to the front seat at an occasion than for you to be removed from the front seat and be sent to the back seat at an occasion. It simply means that respect yourself. And because of that, some of us, anywhere I go, I just, appreciate what is there. And because of that, if I go to any event up until this minute, if you invite me to a party, except I'm coming there to cover it, to film. But if I'm just coming as a guest, I will sit at the back. I still do it, even in my local church in the village. I do it. My pastor and the wife will bring me out from there and introduce me to the church congregation, reminding them of one of them that stays in Ghana. It's always an honor, rather than for you to come to people's country, sit in front and let them drag you back. In case this man want to sue, let me say it here. Do you know that this Mr. Ihenetu allegedly started this mission in South Africa, but when the South Africans flush him out, he realized that, okay, Ghana now, because Ghanaians know too, they had like that, you know how to follow them. So if one power drunk Nigerian man is about to jeopardize all of us living here, he want to send us back. So we now start going. I told Antonia that she might not write her WAEC in Ghana, and she was telling me that I shouldn't tell her that. I told her, what are you going to do? If we are asked to go, no choice but to go. So this man, Mr. Ihenetu, you are not a king. Please stop it. Okay? Stop it. Don't do too much. Thank God this one did not say. Now you see the difference. This one didn't say that Yorubas, Hausa, the Urobos, the Ijo, the Calabar, the Akwa Ibom are the one pushing Ghanaians to act. A lot of people, a lot of Nigerians, especially Nigerians from a particular tribe, they believe strongly that if other tribe do not push them, other Nigerian tribe that they assume are their enemies, do not push Ghanaians will not act. That is because they believe that on your own, you don't have your own sense. And you see them getting into trouble with you. Because when you think people do not have sense, you will get into trouble with them. For me, I believe that all of you watching this video are smarter than me. I believe you are wiser than me. Does that mean that I do not know my rights? I do know my rights, but I will not come and try to outsmart you in the name of what? Anyways, I bring you this good news from your in-law. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, Dicos Famous, the husband to our beloved Faith Mauli. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.